Hey guys, it's Miss Sauer. Today is Friday, May 15th. This is your last day of Unit 11. We're going to do a little checkup today. So before we do that, let's just get warmed up our usual way. On this page, I think you know what to do by now, but if you forgot, you can go through the whole alphabet chain on your own, or you and your parent can point to a sound card. When they do, say the sound that you know. Pause the video to do a little warm up now. Let's practice our vowel flexibility. Remember, we want to be able to go from short to long very quickly. We also want to know the names of our vowels. Keep in mind that U is very special. U has 2 different long sounds. So repeat after me for a little warm up. A, A. E, E, I. I. O, O. U, U. Wonderful job. Now, these past 2 weeks, you've been working on the magic E syllable type. Remember what you know about a magic E. Does magic E make any sound at all? No. But what does magic E do to the first vowel? It makes it say its name. Wonderful job. Remember that we mark our magic E words with a macron over the talking vowel and a line through the magic E. So today on your checkup, I'm going to be giving you a series of vowel sounds. Remember that if it is a long vowel sound, there are 2 ways to write that. There's the open syllable way, like A on its own, and there's the magic E way, like A-E. One thing you want to remember too is if I give you a short vowel sound, these do not apply. For example, if I say A, all you write is A. This does not say A. This is a long vowel sound. Let's move on. Remember of the words that I warned you about. A lot of our magic E words that have an L or an R worked into them, they can be a little bit tricky. It makes your mouth make this little flap thing, and it tricks you into thinking that there's a Y sound in there. Remember that we need to segment very, very clearly. Let's take one of these words for example, such as wire. A lot of kids will accidentally do this. W-I-Y-R. That's not quite it. That's just the flap that our mouth tricked us over. We don't want to get tricked though, so here's how it should look. W-I-R. Very clean cut, okay? All right, so at this time, I need you to go grab a piece of paper, break it down into sections, 5 sounds, 5 words, 2 sentences. If you are in Miss Sauer and Miss Azzarano's class, this is later going to be typed onto Seesaw, so it doesn't have to look perfect. If you're in another class, I would set it up in a way that's, easy to take a picture of. So go ahead and pause the video, get all set up. All right, let's get to the first section, sounds. Remember, if it is a long vowel, there are going to be 2 ways to write it. Okay, number 1, A. And remember, you can pause if you need more time to work on a certain number. I'm going to keep going. You pause me as you need time. Number 2, O. Number 3, I. Remember, these are sounds. These aren't just letter names. I'm giving you sounds. So there might be more than one way to spell them. Number 4, E. Number 5, Okay, so in the sound section, you had some long and short vowels in there. Both were included. So just as a review, number 1 was A. Number 2 was the sound O. Number 3 was the sound I. Number 4 was the sound E. Number 5 was the sound So we're ready to go on to the words section. There are going to be 5 words. First, I'm going to say the word to you. You should be saying it back to me. We will finger spell it. I would pause the video, write your word, and then restart. So let's get ready for the first word. First word is mule. M-U-L. Mule. Number 2. System ready. Number 2 is the word poke. O. Number 3, we're going to have to break a base word away from a suffix, so keep that in mind. Number 3 is the word tiles. Base word tile. Finger spell that. T-I-L. Next word is the word brave. B-R-A-V. And number 5, we are going to have a breakdown of base word and suffix, so don't forget your suffix at the end. Your word is grades. Grade, grades. What's your base word? Grade. G-R-A-D. Grade. All right, so the word section, just to review, number 1 was the word mule. Number 2 was the word poke. Number 3 was the word tiles. Number 4 was the word brave. Number 5 was the word grades. All right, here we are in the sentences section. Now, in the sentence section, children will be saying the sentence back a couple times. That way it's in your head. Then you'll pause the video and write out the whole sentence. Boys and girls, remember to check your sentence using COPS. C stands for capitalization. Beginning of the sentence, all proper nouns need that. O, organization, make sure it looks neat. Finger spaces between each word. P stands for punctuation. All sentences end with a stop. Your job is to pick what kind of stop. And the S stands for spelling. Look through your words, make sure they make sense. Okay? Here comes the first sentence. I'm going to read it to you twice. You say it back to me, then pause to write. First sentence. I see a cave by the lake. I see a cave by the lake. Go ahead and write. And sentence number 2. Remember, I'm going to read it to you twice. Read it back to me. He tells the best jokes. He tells the best jokes. Go ahead and write. You should pause me. All right, if you need a sentence repeated, you can always rewind. That's one of the benefits of digital learning. But I will read you 1 and 2 again. Sentence number 1 was, I see a cave by the lake. Number 2 was, he tells the best jokes. Remember to check your sentences using COPS. And last but not least, guys, I keep telling you this is not a test, and it's not. It is just a little checkup to see how we're doing with a new concept. Now, if me and your teachers notice that we need a little more practice with this, we'll make sure it's included next week. So parents, I know it's hard not to correct your kids, but make sure you submit to us exactly what they wrote. You can ask questions. What do you think about this? Do you think that's the best way? But don't give them the answers, okay? You can, after you submit the work to us, go through the ones you want to go through, but it would be really helpful if we could see where the mistakes are because it gives us great information about what we can do better on our end. All right, so thank you guys. You made it through Unit 11. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.